Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Simmons. Today we are going to do a vocabulary activity in order to prepare for your test tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow you have a test on the emperor and the kite. And part of that test is going to involve your vocabulary words that you started last week, yes. So for this activity, we're going to be on page 174, just so you can see your vocabulary words, all right? Now, I'm going to take a piece of paper. What we're going to do is we're going to do 2 column notes. We have to take our piece of paper and make 2 columns. To do that, I'm going to fold my paper in half and press down, make a seam, and when I open it up, I have that seam in the middle and I have 2 columns. Okay, so over on the left hand side, I'm going to write vocab word. You can write vocabulary word if you want to, and then I'm going to list my vocabulary words. So I'm going to start with insignificant. I'm going to skip a few lines. Write my vocabulary words. Steely. Skip a few lines. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. Why you use pencil? Unyielding. Skip a few lines. Twined. Neglected. Loyal. Plotting, and encircling. Okay, after you have done that, you've written your vocabulary words on one side of your 2 column notes. All right, over on the right side, I want you to write definition. Okay, after you write the word definition, I want you to close your book. Okay, your book is closed, and now you have your 2 column notes. All right, we have our vocabulary words, and then the second column is definition. So we have our vocabulary words: insignificant, steely, unyielding, twined, neglected, loyal, plotting, encircling. Okay, now your job is to think about what you remember about these words and write a definition in your own words. We are not asking you to remember the definition word for word from the glossary. Okay, that's not what we're asking. We want you to write it in your own words. Maybe that is exactly the same words that were in the definition from the glossary. Okay, like for insignificant, I might just write not important. Okay. I want you to do the rest for your other vocabulary words. After you do that, I want you to check and make sure you remember the definition of each of these words, because they are going to be very important for your vocabulary for your test tomorrow. All right, these vocabulary words. All right. And today you'll also get to listen to the read aloud of the story, The Emperor and the Kite, so you can focus on what's happening in the story instead of having to focus on figuring out how to read the words. So make sure you do that today also to get ready for your test tomorrow.